Have you ever promised yourself, "This month I'll save more"? But somehow, you didn't, or maybe you said, "I won't spend on useless things anymore." And then, a flash sale appeared, a limited time offer, a new phone, a small treat for yourself, and just like that, your money made a decision. But here's the uncomfortable truth. It wasn't logic. It wasn't strategy. It wasn't mathematics. It was emotion. Today, we're not talking about budgeting apps. We're not talking about investment tips. We're talking about the hidden emotions silently controlling your financial life. And by the end of this video, you might never look at your spending the same way again. Stay with me, because the last emotion we'll discuss is the one almost nobody realizes is controlling them. Most people believe they are rational with money. We think, I compare prices. I think before I buy. I'm careful. But neuroscience tells a different story. When you make a financial decision, your emotional brain activates before your logical brain. Your brain doesn't ask, is this financially optimal? It asks, how does this make me feel? That means spending is emotional. Saving is emotional. Investing is emotional. Even avoiding money conversations is emotional. Money isn't just numbers. It's psychology. Fear is one of the strongest financial emotions. Fear of not having enough, losing status, missing opportunities, looking unsuccessful, economic collapse. Fear can make you hoard money, avoid investing, panic sell, overwork, underspend even when stable. Some people save aggressively, not because they love security, but because they fear instability. Others overspend because they fear feeling behind. Fear doesn't shout, it whispers, and it often disguises itself as being practical. Scarcity mindset is powerful. If you grew up hearing, money is hard to earn, we can't afford that. Rich people are different. That emotional memory stays in your nervous system. Even when your income increases, your internal programming may stay the same. Scarcity can cause anxiety around spending, guilt after buying something, fear of investing, constant financial stress. But here's the twist. Scarcity isn't about how much you have. It's about how safe you feel. Two people with the same income can have completely different money emotions. Let's talk biology. When you buy something new, your brain releases dopamine, not when you use it. When you anticipate it, that means scrolling shopping apps, adding to cart, tracking delivery. All of it creates a chemical reward cycle. Spending isn't just a financial act. It's a neurological experience. And modern marketing knows this. Limited time. Only 2 left. Flash sale. Exclusive drop. These trigger urgency, which intensifies emotion. It's not about the product. It's about the feeling. Humans are social creatures, and money is often used as a social signal. Car, phone, clothes, vacation, lifestyle. Sometimes we don't spend to enjoy. We spend to be seen, or to avoid feeling invisible. Social media has amplified this emotion. Now you're not just comparing yourself to neighbors. You're comparing yourself to the world, and comparison quietly reshapes financial behavior. It can push people into debt, overwork, stress, or constant dissatisfaction. Because no matter how much you earn, someone online always appears to have more. Some people struggle to spend money on themselves, even when they can afford it. Why? Because deep down they feel they don't deserve it. Money and self-worth are deeply connected. If someone believes, I'm not successful enough, I'm not smart with money, I always mess up financially, they may unconsciously repeat financial mistakes, not because they lack intelligence, but because identity drives behavior. If you see yourself as bad with money, you will unconsciously act in ways that confirm it. Your first money lessons didn't come from school. They came from watching adults. Did your parents argue about money? Hide it? Stress about it? Ignore it? Children absorb emotional patterns. If money caused tension, your nervous system may still associate money with stress. If money meant love or approval, you may use spending to recreate that feeling. Financial habits often begin before age 12, but we rarely question them as adults. Sometimes people obsess over budgeting, tracking every rupee, every dollar. Control feels safe, but excessive control can also signal anxiety. On the other side, some avoid tracking completely. Avoidance also feels safe. Both extremes are emotional strategies. Neither is purely logical. Money behavior often reflects emotional regulation patterns. Ask yourself, when do you spend the most? After a stressful day? When bored? When celebrating? When lonely? Spending can become emotional coping. Retail therapy isn't stupidity. It's self-soothing. The problem is, the emotional relief is temporary, but the financial impact can be long-term. Understanding triggers is more powerful than judging yourself. Here's the one most people don't realize. Hope. Hope makes people take risks, start businesses, invest, change careers. But unchecked hope can also lead to unrealistic expectations, impulsive decisions, ignoring warning signs. Hope is powerful, but when mixed with fear or desperation, it can distort judgment. Balanced optimism is healthy. Emotion-driven urgency is not. Here's the good news. You don't need to remove emotion from money. That's impossible. You need awareness. When you pause and ask, "What am I feeling right now?" you create space between emotion and action. That space is power, not to restrict yourself, not to shame yourself, but to understand yourself. Financial stability isn't just about income. It's about emotional regulation, the ability to tolerate uncertainty, delay gratification, sit with discomfort, avoid comparison spirals. These are emotional skills, and they can be developed slowly, intentionally, without extremes. Before your next financial decision, try this. What am I feeling right now? If I wait 24 hours, will this feeling change? Is this decision about money or about emotion? No judgment, just observation. Patterns will reveal themselves, and once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. Money isn't just math. It's memory. It's emotion. It's identity. It's biology. It's fear. It's hope. And when you understand the emotions controlling your money, you regain control. Not through restriction, not through guilt, but through awareness. The goal isn't to become emotionless. The goal is to become conscious, because unconscious emotion spends for you, but conscious awareness decides. If this video made you reflect on your own money patterns, take a moment and share in the comments. Which emotion do you think influences you the most? Fear, comparison, scarcity, or something else? And if you enjoy deep psychological breakdowns like this, subscribe for more conversations about human behavior and the hidden forces shaping our everyday decisions, because understanding your mind is one of the most powerful investments you can make. I'll see you in the next video.